to this computer because it makes it a little simpler. And let me share my screen. Do I have two? I only have one screen, so. Well, I'm just duplicating. Okay, so we're on Zoom.
I wonder if this is working.
And okay, so now the next thing I can do is look at my devices. I don't know why that didn't sound.
So this needs to get plugged in.
Oh, oh, that's to the see. Look at this. See, it's good to have these.
It's multiple.
Okay, so that's the other video, and it probably has to load a driver. So who wanted the vegetarian pizza? I just want to know.
Well, I just want to assume because I know that
She's a meat eater. She told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did work for a vegan company.
You do? You did?
Nice.
You poor thing, you. How awful. They have horrible parties. What are we eating? Corn.
They just bring home.
They just drink it, so. They have no problem with alcohol.
So I guess we can just start with introduction. Can
Go
Eric,
ahead.
Susan, can you hear us?
Yes.
Can you see us by any chance?
No, I
cannot see you, but
No.
Oh, here's the camera.
yeah, Wes, could you turn the background effect off?
I guess this thing is.
Wait. Here's a Logi. Let me see if I don't know why. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
If I don't know, let's see here. I like the camera.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's integrated camera. I haven't said anything up yet. It's not showing yet. What kind of pizza did you get?
Just cheese.
Oh, Jesse, you didn't get any meat?
No.
No cow?
Or pork, just for,
Okay, that's fine.
just, we weren't sure who
That's fine.
felt like cheese was probably the same.
I'm a pepperoni mushroom person myself, just
All of them.
for future reference. Okay, so we do have an agenda here. And we're gonna introduce our group here. And we also have a, let's see, what was this? What communications method or?
Yeah, so this is just the agenda.
Okay.
We kind of talked about that maybe after we introduce ourselves.
Okay,
And so we can introduce ourselves with, I know that we did this 2 weeks ago, but we can go over with what our name is, what program, I think we're all on the same one. And then what our role here is. So I guess I can start.
Okay.
My name is, if you guys can hear me, my name is Naveen Menon. I am a systems MN student, obviously on campus. I went to Texas A&M for my undergrad.
Aggies.
Yep, Aggie, yeah, right.
Got the ring?
I am fortunate enough to be president of this chapter, and so look forward to working with everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin.
Kevin.
I'm also systems at MEng,
Okay,
and I did my undergrad in mechanical at Cal State LA.
Cal State LA, okay. I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh wow, awesome.
With Long Beach State.
Amazing.
Had to have a beach. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm one of the chair members, so happy to work with all of you. Yeah.
Great, okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Kinaj, and I too am an MEng systems on campus student. I did my undergrad in information technology from the University of Mumbai. And I am the vice president of the INCOSE Finance chapter. I'm looking forward to working with you guys.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, hi everyone, my name is Nitish.
Nitish.
And, I did my engineering undergrad in information technology and in India.
Yeah,
Institute called National Institute of Technology there.
okay.
And yeah, I am a class member at INCOSE and happy to be a part of it and like contribute where I can.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Kijun San. You can call me Francis. And I'm also the system engineering program student. And I got my bachelor degree in computer science and mathematics in Michigan. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, okay.
Hi, my name is Keaton John. And I graduated from UBC in Vancouver.
Vancouver,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm a graduate degree is economics and statistics.
Hmm.
And right now I'm the system engineering program student on campus.
Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Allie, also a systems MEng, and I did my undergrad here in material science. And I'm one of the program directors this
Okay, good.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I also did my undergrad at Cornell University in material science. I'm also a systems on campus student. And I'm currently the secretary of the chapter.
Good, good. Tough job. Okay, so I'm Wes Hewitt. You guys sort of know me. I've been working for Cornell now since 2013, doing the 5100 class. So I think I've got the homework down finally, you know, and if Dave doesn't change it too often. So I've also been a member of INCOSE since 2005. I actually got a job through INCOSE. INCOSE is a good organization to be a part of. When I went to the Rochester symposium that year, they were looking for people to come to Owego at Lockheed Martin. And so I transferred from Nebraska out here. And I just loved it because I was doing government work, which was very kind of narrow. And then I came here, was the first time I'd been in a Lockheed plant where they actually made things, you know, they weren't just running programs. And that was really interesting. You got to be a system engineer, do DODAF, DoD architecture framework and things like that. So I really enjoyed it. And since I've been working here, I kind of tried to foster, you know, INCOSE as helping students, you know, help it enhance them to get jobs and understand the whole scope, because I've been learning too, you know, it's one of these evolving topics. So that's my role is to help you guys and maintain the website. We've got the Facebook page. I know not everybody likes Facebook, but it's nice because you can stay a member on it. And when you go, and you can kind of stay in touch and join any of our virtual meetings anywhere you are. So find topics and stay in touch. So that's good. Okay, that's me.
Eric, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, sure. Can you guys hear me? All right. Hey, everyone. I'm Eric.
Microphone here.
Hey, everyone. I'm Eric. I'm a MN student in system engineering at Cornell. I did my undergrad at Florida Tech in aerospace engineering, and I look forward to meet you all.
Good, good. Susan or Micah?
I'll go. I'm Susan Urban. I currently work for MITRE in Maryland, in the Northern Virginia area. My undergrad was at Notre Dame, and I studied math. And I actually plan to come up to campus for the week-long class the first week of November. So maybe then I'll be able to meet people in person.
There you go. So you're coming up for, was it 6640 or something, or?
Or 5940, the week-long one with Dave.
Yeah, 5940. It's one of the classes they come to for the DL. So great. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you.
Yes.
Again. Okay, Micah. Micah's driving.
Oh, hey.
Want to introduce yourself?
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me. My name is Micah Sun. I was in the Air Force for 4 years, graduated from the Air Force Academy in Colorado. And I'm really blessed to have this opportunity to joined INCOSE through the Cornell System Engineering program. I graduated from there in 2015, and I've been a member since then. Yeah, I'm down here in Florida. I go to the Orlando chapter sometimes, but not very often. I make it down there. But thanks for having me. Thanks.
Well, thanks for joining us, Micah. Drive carefully. Okay, everybody, go ahead.
So Keenan and I actually met earlier to put a very rudimentary meeting agenda bit today for today. We should have some more maybe more developed ones in the future. This one's pretty short, so it's more of like a cursory, just cursory housekeeping kind of stuff. And then I think we can have a discussion at the end about maybe this organization's objectives and how we can go ahead and achieve things. So if you want to go to the next slide.
Sorry.
The first meeting,
Can't get good
the
help
first part of housekeeping was, I know that not everyone had a chance to vote on the poll, but we just decided to freeze it. So Facebook actually edged out WhatsApp by one. So we'll just, there's already an existing Facebook group that we can leverage. Just an action item is that we will need admin access so that we can, I think Susan and I and whoever Wes, if we need to make posts or any kind of announcements or events, we can use the Facebook group.
Okay, we'll do that today.
Yeah, so that's one of the action items is that we'll just make sure that everything gets added. I actually don't have a Facebook account anymore, so I need to make one. So we'll go ahead and do that. So just want to post the results of the, make sure that everyone saw that.
Also, do we want to make like a Facebook Messenger group?
Yes, I think.
Because I don't think that you need a Facebook, have a Facebook Messenger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can like attach your phone.
Oh, really?
Really?
Mine got hacked, so I just was lazy.
You're pretty common.
Yeah, so, if we just want to go to the next, roll through the next slide. One of the things is that,
Let me, you guys can't see online, can you yet? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, we can see the screen.
Okay.
we change that?
Oh, but it's saying your screen sharing.
Maybe he's not sharing.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Okay. Some other. Are we okay?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So some other things here, is like, we should probably try to come up with a fixed meeting date and meeting time, every week for our general meeting. And then we would probably need to create a recurring meeting for that. So I can do that, or Susan, as communications director, if you want to do that.
Okay.
Once we decide on a time. And then we should also, I think Wes is doing that right now, recording and storing the weekly meeting on the Google Drive. For any members that didn't have a chance to make it. So with that being said, is everyone okay with this time, 1 p.m. On Fridays?
Yeah.
You're good, Sue? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Some seminar.
Eric, you said that was good?
So is 1:30 okay? We can make a change to that. Is 1:30 okay with everyone?
And for how much time?
1:30 works for me.
That's
Yes.
fine.
I want to keep it half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour.
I'd say at least an hour
Yeah, we can just do 1 hour. Shouldn't be too much.
for planning purposes.
Okay, so 1:30 to 2:30 on Friday. I'll make a note of that. Susan, I can send you an email, and then we can maybe create a recurring Zoom meeting for that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Works with everyone. Okay, perfect. So the next general information thing was something that Wes posted, is the INCOSE monthly Finger Lakes chapter meeting. The next meeting is October 23rd at 6 p.m. In order to get access, you can join INCOSE as a student and select the Finger Lakes chapter. It's $50 membership for students. You just have to like submit a proof of
You don't actually have to be a member to join the meeting.
Oh, really?
I'll post,
Okay, so I-
like you, to get certified, you need to be a member.
Oh, right. Wes will also send out an email with the Zoom link as well. And if you are interested, if you just scroll down. Also, all these agenda slides are posted in the Google Drive. So you just go click on that link down there at INCOSE.org, and then you can click join us and you can sign up. So,
Oh, yeah, sign up for,
yeah,
be a member
yep. And then
of
there-
INCOSE.
Yeah, and there's an option to join as like a general member, or you can join as a student, and it's a significantly discounted rate.
Yeah, they usually want to be a student. Generally, if they watch on campus. I think DLs who are working for another company, I think have been rejected as students, but obviously can join as a regular person. Some companies are cabs, and they have an associate membership, but again, you can't be certified as an associate. So,
Yep, and then this is really, like I said, it was very preliminary. This is the next slide and the last slide. Really, just want to talk about the objectives of this organization. There are a couple things that we saw. One was events, one was project-based. So Wes, you had talked about a potential project for working with a local school in Ithaca Elementary School, doing some kind of robotics or systems engineering type presentation or interactions with the children. If anyone else has any brainstorming ideas for any
We're
projects, or we're open to any kind of projects.
it might be a one-day thing where we just plan
Sure.
a half day where we go in and maybe set up a lesson, maybe something for the kids. So it'd be fun for everybody. Hopefully wouldn't take a lot of time in prep and doing it. And so maybe we could brainstorm, figure out what that would be and how we would do it.
Have you reached out to any schools?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Not yet.
Another thing that if we just want to do like a one-day lesson sort of thing, the Science Center is always looking for a
Good,
guest.
see?
They have on Saturdays, they have like a guest presenter that comes in as a science showcase. So usually that's like 2 to 3 hours. We're just kind of like in the Science Center. doing a
Yeah.
Demo.
And we could advertise it a little bit beforehand. And that's what I'm looking for, is something that we could plan, organize, and do it as a group. And it would be helping the kids and community and things like that.
So I think one of the action items for this is that we can post a brainstorming project, brainstorming
On
document
something.
on the Google Drive.
Right.
Does everyone have access? I don't know.
I don't have access.
Okay, let's make a note of everyone who doesn't have access.
But do they get the email?
No,
I don't think he was here
Yeah.
last meeting, so.
Okay, so, yeah.
Did
I'm already in a meeting, so I can just like.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and we'll post I'll post a document in the Google Drive. And if everyone just wants to, address these kind of questions with whatever their idea is, we can post that and review it at our next meeting next week. Or not next week. What is it next week? Yeah, next week,
So we'll meet next week at 1:30,
on Friday.
same time, and I'll be on campus.
Perfect. And is there a way that we can get access to this room?
Yeah, well, when I'm here, I can open it up
Perfect.
right now.
I think he might get access soon because he's on Cornell Cup, and I don't know if anyone else has. access.
Then if you come and take responsibility, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Anytime. Okay, that'd be great, Ken. Thanks.
Sounds good, thank you.
Okay, and then, so does anyone have any other thoughts? I do like the ideas that are coming out, but we can't save them for that document, but if anyone has any ideas they want to throw out there, we can talk about them for the project. And then if we're doing just, like a one-day project, we could do maybe some smaller projects and then maybe a larger project. How do you want that structured? Do you want us to do multiple projects or just focus on one?
I'd be happy with one.
One idea that I had was similar, like just a robotics workshop at Ithaca High School. that's another option. But I think the science center would, something to do with the science center.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure we could borrow one of the robotic kits if we needed to. Or maybe we could even buy, if we need a simpler one. I know there's simpler kits out, for teaching. Maybe, we could come up with some money or a fundraiser to raise some money for a kit that we could use every year or something like that, or come up with a program.
So,
Kind of
yeah,
fun.
that would make sense. And I think once we figure out, what we want to target, so let's say the science center, we come up with a concept so that we don't cold call them and say, hey, we might have some vague notion of a project that we want to do with you guys. At that point, we can actually present something like, this is what we want to show you guys, and then it'll be easier for them to accept. Yeah, some kind of a proposal.
Right.
So, why don't we do that brainstorming for next Friday? I'll post a document.
Put it on the agenda.
I'll send out a reminder so I don't forget to do it either. And then just address these kind of questions, like, so what are some thoughts on the initial project? Who are some potential stakeholders, in this case, the science center? And like, what is the time frame? Are we looking to do this semester, next semester? What month, whatever.
Is anyone taking serious class on design thinking? Because it'd be fun also to incorporate some of her things about how people can, using the stickers and everything, coming up with ideas about something. It'd be fun to see how the children reacted to that process too. And maybe we could drag Siri in. I'd love to get her involved.
She probably won't say that.
I torture her sometimes.
So I guess along the same vein, I wasn't sure if, I know that we have also talked about events. And I don't know how that those necessarily distinguish or differentiate themselves from projects, but are those like guest speakers?
Yeah.
What are some events that you've done in the
Right.
past? That
So a project could last several months as we plan it, execute it, and maybe do some kind of a lessons learned afterwards. And then we also want to document. Okay, we have our charter, but it would be good to have some kind of a document that explains what we did, how we did it, and how well it went, that kind of thing. So events are our weekly meetings as we see fit as a team. A monthly event with Finger Lakes chapter, the Thursday nights is a monthly meeting. Excuse me. And there are other events that we could get involved in. Number one, in the spring, in January, that's not really spring, it's still winter here. There's a workshop, INCOSE workshop. It's been down in Florida, it's been out in Los Angeles. Maybe if we want to send somebody or send a group.
Yeah, we can all stay with Kevin's friends.
There you go. There you go. It's in Torrance, is where it usually is, which is near where I used to live. And the workshops are really good because you learn a lot. It's a week-long thing. If you want to write a paper, now is the time. If you want to submit a paper and present something at one of these, at the symposium. Symposium is usually like next June or July. Okay, they're asking right now for papers. If anybody has a project that they're working on, maybe they're already writing a paper and you want to submit it as presenting it at an international convention, INCOSE is a great avenue to do that. And we would support you in doing that, whatever we needed to do to help you do that. So that would be fun. There are a few scholarships now and then available. Micah actually got a scholarship in 2015. Was it $5,000? I think he got.
Yeah, I think it was like tax-free too. Like,
Not
sure.
That's right. And he got a free trip to Los Angeles, I think.
Yeah. Well, Torrance, California.
Yeah, beautiful Torrance with a
International workshop.
Sorry, it's a little big. You don't have to record that. Where those.
So one of the things that I kind of had an idea about was twofold. So we're a very small sample size of the actual students in this systems and program. if there's a way that we can contact and use Marcy to send out, expand the membership, because I know that a lot of people, a lot of my friends, like me, myself included, didn't really know what the meeting was last week. And I know that there's definitely people that want to still be involved, be at-large members or fill any vacancies that we have. I think that we should send out an email.
Yeah, we still can accept people, and I can use 5100.
Yeah.
And we can use
Yeah, just a more formal
Right.
announcement so people are.
And-
No, 5100 Piazza.
Piazza.
Or maybe.
Or yeah,
a-
like Marcy could just send out an email, yeah.
Marcy sent out a systems engineering
Yeah, exactly.
email, I think, just to make sure that everyone that wants to join has the
Opportunity
opportunity to join.
and is aware of it.
And along those same lines, it's, so for these events, you know, just the more people we can have participate, the larger the event eventually.
Or like for the project, you know,
Right.
if we need more volunteers.
Yes.
Right.
This is a very small pool,
Yeah.
and probably some people's schedules might not work, so.
Yeah, it's hard getting a lot of people together. Especially when only one person's trying to run it all, but now I can utilize you. You know, you guys, that's why we select officers, so now we can, you know, handle a lot more by delegation. It's another good management term, right? So I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, so.
And the project could be another good venue to.
So I can talk to Marcy on Monday.
Right.
And ask her to send out an email blast to everyone saying that we have our general meeting. Now, if there's a lot of people that decide to join, we're gonna need a larger meeting space.
Right, hopefully we can get that room from Dave. Or we can always meet up in Rhodes.
Yeah, in Rhodes or maybe.
I just always kind of like this space. I wanted to use it more just for fun, but if we need more room, we can do that.
Or even in 162, maybe, depending on how many people decide they want to join.
Right, right.
So in terms of events, I don't know if anyone watches, Professor Gao used to have the roundtable discussions with the assistant speaker.
Right.
That could be another potential event that we could do. Maybe that one that could be via Zoom.
We could sponsor or something
Yeah,
like that.
we could have some esteemed faculty from somewhere else, you know, Carnegie Mellon, Purdue. We could
Oh,
reach
yeah.
out to them as organization here and ask them to do a speech, or maybe we could do an interview or some kind of presentation.
Yeah, you could always have someone come visit us, you know, remotely and talk to us on a subject. So, so the communication and the events group could be looking at those kind of things. But obviously, time is ticking. That's what I'm always amazed at, how fast things go. So we want to get organized as quickly, come up with a good plan. Okay, and we can put that in our schedule. So so we're not, you know, trying to do too much and not succeeding. We'll focus on 3 or 4 things, but
And you know, in that case, we could choose people that, and whenever, if we do decide to go with speakers, people that have already spoken at Cornell or our faculty here, so it's a little bit easier to communicate with them, so that they're familiar with the systems program. So we're not having to reinvent the wheel by introducing them.
right. And we can focus on what interests you guys, because we are, like you said, a subset of the engineering community, you know, so.
So in that same case, I think we'll also make, in that same document for projects, we'll have a separate page for brainstorming events. If anyone has any thoughts on any ideas on potential events that we could do as the INCOSE Cornell chapter. So.
And remember, this is an international group, okay? So if you know someone from home, you know, where you live, that might be interested in coming talk to us. What you guys do? You know, China, India, you know, I don't care, you know, Mexico, who knows, South America. Don't let your mind just be closed to thinking, you know, just New York, okay? So as long as they can speak English or translate, that'll help me. Okay.
Eric, Susan, do you guys have any thoughts? I know it's kind of hard to get a word in edgewise over Zoom. You guys hear us?
I don't have anything to add at this moment. No, I was just listening.
Okay. Thank you, Susan. You know, we would love to have someone from MITRE come and talk to us too.
I could arrange that. It's just whatever topic that the group would like to hear
Okay.
about.
Just understanding the kind of company MITRE is really interesting because it's an FFRDC, federally funded research and development. So they're a not-for-profit organization that supports many different industries and the government. They had when I worked for them, they had all kinds of different aviation. I think they had a separate group for that. Do they still have that, Susan?
Yes, they do. Absolutely. Mhm.
Yeah, working with the FAA. So anyway, we may, if anybody's interested, get with the program and the events people. And what we want to do is come up with a couple slides maybe for next week with each one of these sections with just a couple ideas.
Yeah, I think we can decompose that document with brainstorming ideas.
Yeah.
As action
Projects
items.
and events.
Yeah, and don't feel obligated to fill it out if you don't have an idea or, you know, if you're busy, but it would definitely help for next week. Like time is, because we would need to reach out to whoever in advance, like whether it's the science center or a speaker, because they're probably pretty busy.
Okay.
So in terms of action items, I will reach out to, I'll create a document for this. So everyone has access, we'll get you access to the Google Drive. And make sure anyone else who needs access will get access. I'll talk to Marcy.
And
to send them
Messenger.
a blast.
Yes.
Yes, and Facebook Messenger. Would you be able to give us access to admin access to Facebook?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I will send an email, or I'll talk to Marcy about sending an email telling that our next general meeting is on Friday. That being said, we might want to arrange for a slightly larger room, just in case.
Okay.
And then, are there any other action items about this?
Okay. Well, why don't we end our formal meeting and we can, we'll stop recording and turn people loose, and then we can maybe work together individually on getting some of these actions done right now. So, okay, everybody, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Wes.
Thank you, Wes.
Okay, we're gonna log off the Zoom, so
All righty. Bye-bye.
Have a
bye.
good weekend.
You too, take care.
Would we be able to stop the share and then we can, or is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Yes,
It's still recording. Okay.